Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowrunner, difficult mode. Here we are in Amandra. Welcome in, Dustin. And before we continue on with any tasks or contracts, we still have one more step to getting the garage opened. We did the 2 tasks that give us access to the location. However, we need to drive to that location. So, truck needs lights on? We'll get there. So, as you can see, I'm currently in the Scout 800, which is the closest vehicle I have to the garage to open it up. Because the other 2 are up here where we left them after delivering the cabin. And then there is all the way around here, back down this road, we have the Warthog. And over here is the Cat 745C. Hey, Mark. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing alright. So, as I was saying, guys, we need to get this Scout 800 over to the garage over here so that we can actually officially open it. So, that's what I'm going to do first. And then we will carry on from there and figure out what we're going to do next. There's some lights for you there, Dustin. Get my little Scout 800 cruising through here. Scout 800 version 2.0 is really good. No tippiness with the roof rack like before. Hydrate. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Get a little extra speed out of it. Winch myself through part of the way. Eagle, sup? I'm just driving straight over to the garage with it right now because we have to actually discover the garage now that it's unlocked. And it is the closest vehicle. And then once that's done, then I'll be able to just move vehicles from map to map as I please. Michelle, good evening. Nighttime and cold again? Your luck is astounding. Yep. It's almost like you plan it that way. I think all this nighttime comes on because you want it. Alright, I am just about there. There we go. Garage discovered. We now have full use of the local garage. And what task is this one? Engine troubles. Curse the day when I decided to drive this jalopy. Could you tow it to the garage, please? Alright. What have we got? What's this need? That's fuel times 2, and the fuel picks up at the trailer store. Alright, Mark, if you would like to head back and pick up some fuel and do this magnitude of 5, that'll get that avalanche taken care of. Yes. Yeah, that would work good. Then we can get that stuff dropped off somewhere closer to civilization where we're going to need it. Why would they do that? That is just cruel and unusual punishment. One of the new toys that he got, the rubber ones, it's hollow inside, and he's got part of it chewed up already because, well, that's what he does. And it's a rubber toy that they stuffed with flufferfill. That's just cruel to people that own dogs. Because somebody's got to pick that up. All right, I'm going to work on this picture to remember to get that handled. That's got 3 different points to visit. Oh, that's going to be fun. It's also over by the other watchtower. So I think I'm going to jump into the C500 because it's going to handle it a little bit better than the Scout will, I think. But it's going to need some tires changed. You know, the worst part here, Mark, is we got to go through this little swampy area again. Haha. Get off the tree. Yeah, they pretty much gave the middle finger to Switch players. But also, if you do some reading, it turns out that it's not Saber doing it. It is Nintendo doing it. Civilization in Kola? Where? More desolate than ever. The stream's going all right. Pretty much just got started there, Brian. Welcome in. Yeah, you need the pros to transfer your progress. Yep. Zing! Hello there. It's going good. King of being salty is back. All right. Swap these tires out here. I almost wonder, would the Kenworth tires be better than the OHDs? I think they are. All right, let's figure out. So I am off into the dark. I think I want to take this route around. And I know there's a scout fuel trailer on the way. Swear having to pay to save progress on Switch and Mac shouldn't happen. It should be free. Yes, I agree it should. Scout and normal fuel trailer here. Oh yeah, where I'm going at? Yeah, I know there's a scout fuel trailer that's halfway on the route, and when I get over by there, there's some. The one in the garage or the one on the road? That could possibly have been me, but you know, I'm just gonna plead the fifth and claim I don't know. Yeah. Definitely plenty of fuel around here if you know where to look and you know how to work it right. Alright, sounds like a plan. Time to upgrade to a Steam Deck. Metal chair. Hey, Adam. Gotta watch that guy. Come on. Car all over it. Need some spikes on the tires. Hey, Cass Waffle House. Hey, Shadow. New pool. Folks speak of king-size catfish living somewhere in the south. Could you bring my stuff there? We'll bring it there eventually. Oh, that's a one of the monolith things. Might as well drive in there and pick that off whilst I'm here. Waffle House is hurricane-prone areas. Florida uses. Hold on. Florida uses other Waffle House employees, so the employees can be with their families during the hurricane. Doesn't do any good to run into a tree. Florida's just an example. Alright, let's take a look. Hey, Steve. Okay. I think there's another route right here that comes up and around. We may hit this watchtower up here first, though. I know the sawmill's just up ahead. That's got a fuel trailer. I thought there was one here. Maybe the one I was thinking of over here was one that I parked here. Nope, there it is. I knew there was one here. Everything for the pictogram. I came here all the way from Moscow. They say there's an island full of old architecture. Can't reach it though, but I'd really like to take some photos. Care to take some using my camera? Well, I guess. I mean, we can help the guy out, right? Alright, let's kill that. Yeah, this road right here. Everybody wants pictures in this area. Pictures of monoliths, pictures of old places a guy used to live, pictures of an island architecture. Oof. Lost trailer. Ordered a new trailer to help moving a few hives around, but it got stuck on the way here. Can you pull it out? It's not a long way off. We'll accept that. If I remember right, he's correct. It's not a long way off. It's just a pain in the neck to get to. Florida man punches old lady trying to take his pet alligator. Is that real, Zing? Because it wouldn't surprise me. Another POW camp. Sounds like it's right. We're just firing them off from the hip. I mean, yeah, the way this world has gone, that kind of deal would not surprise me any in the least. All right, we're about to get paid, Mark. A floor man uses bad coke during a hurricane on his boat. Actually happened. picture to remember. Thank you. Good ones. Now I have something to entertain my children with. 300 XP, 5,250 cash. Oh yeah, see that's the hill that goes, and the lost trailer. Wonder if I can get up there with this thing. Probably not with the tires I have on it. But let's find out. What? I've had bad Coca-Cola before. Yeah, definitely not climbing this hill in this truck. But that doesn't mean that I can't still manage to reach it. That just means I can't actually take the road. Yeah, I know what you're getting at. Ah. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to just lay some sand down right there? Ooh, yeah, I don't know if I... Don't know that I can actually get to that from up here. Trees is a little thick. I think I'm going to definitely have to... maybe go this way around then. Maybe I can do it from over there. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going back down that way. I have to go back down the way I came up. Ish. Heavy on the ish. This guy needs to do a better job keeping track of his trailer. Nice. Magnitude of 5. Could have done it without you. The road is clear. Thank you. Although I'm not real sure how fuel was going to help with that, but... yeah. It was big blocks of ice. It wasn't rocks. Cast 2 things, metal chair and Waffle House. That's because Waffle House is full of metal chairs. Yeah, Rio, it's just not happening, man. Just not getting that pay raise. I mean, I gotta say though, the Kenworth tires are doing pretty good for crawling through the snow and everything. As suspected, they're useless on ice, but I gotta get over these rocks. Need money for your hobby, for your whole hobby of building 172 scale models at 72 times the scale. Punch cards for every time he asks. What do you get when your punch card's full? Really? It's going to go ahead and grab a little itty bit, the smallest possible tree it could. There we go. I knew we could do it. Let's see. Does it give you a wedge point on there? Yes, it does. Sliding down the hill. Hey, Sergey. Few coffees in the right time to slap him when he asks. Okay, so yeah. Lost trailer. Thank you, friend. Drop by in summer, I'll have some honey for you. All right. Where am I at? Right there. I'm tempted to try to get this watchtower with the C500. It's the last watchtower. Coffee is the deadly office coffee. Oh, is not the deadly office coffee? Well, this sounds kind of suspect there. The way you're phrasing that. C500's a natural scout. I mean, it's the best scout in the game. Uh-oh. I heard that. Didn't quite make it. All right. Well. Okay. Hold on. I got you. Yeah, it's some big rocks on the side of you that are kind of disconcerting. Why do we have HR? We're a trucking and construction company. You have to have HR, man. Because somebody has to make that connection between the client and the driver. Bandit worshippers unite. All right, well, let me know if you're going to end up needing help, and I'll jump in the scout and run over there. In the meantime, me and the old C500 are about to go mountain climbing. Nice. C500 is the scout only rivaled by the Tataran. Hey, JJ, dropped a like, gotta run. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you stopping in. Really? Uh-oh. I did end up with a stump underneath of me. Yeah, well, that didn't work out quite according to plan. Ha ha! Just had to wait it out. Where is stupid thing at? The wrong side of me on every little itty bitty bush. Ah, you bugger. Well, that one's not going to be a waited out kind of thing. See, you roll one, I roll one. Mine's a little further away. Ooh, well. Do. That guy's got to go back to the garage before he's useful. Oh, good. Look, it started cutting my stuff off. And now it went back to full screen, providing a lot of synergy. How's it, Tippy 8x8? Nope. There's Sam asking to go out. Get out the mud hole, and I'll have to go let him out. All right, BRB. Okay, that didn't take long. The Mastodon's a scout. Just go with that. If I was to pull a Mastodon out here, the only thing it would be used for is recovery. Because it would kind of take away the whole difficult purpose of the difficult mode. Let me take a look at the map here real quick. Doesn't make any sense to go that way as opposed to go on the top. Not really. Use it for heavy hauling. Well, I have a new heavy hauler that really begs to be tested out on this terrain. What's this thing? He said the Bandit is the best scout, so grab a Mastodon and put a Bandit on it and go scouting. Zing just hasn't spent enough time on a C500, that's all. Sacrilege. Yeah, the Stavenhorn? Yep. That thing's just begging to be tested out here. Maybe for pulling the airplane pieces. Oh, are you needing a tow as well? Let me see where you're at. If I'm closer to you. Yeah, actually, I'm real close to you. All right, let me swing down here and come grab you real quick. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm definitely liking the buff on the scouts. The fact that they're not so tippy anymore when you put a roof rack on them. I mean, that right there, that would have sent this scout over in a heartbeat before. All right. Let's get rid of that real quick. Ah, yeah, you got too far away from the edge. Not that. That one. Go ahead and give yourself a yank. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the Scout 800 is going to pull it out of something like that. Just chilling tonight? That's good. Appreciate you coming to chill with me, Zing. Damage the scout. Real, it's coming out of your minimum wage. All right. Yeah, you can do that. I should be there fairly quick. Actually, I think I can cut straight across over there and avoid some of that. Yeah, there you go. Make sure the drive shaft's fine. All the joints are lubed up. Yeah, they tend to lose a little bit of it when they're laying on their side, so I don't understand why. Well, I thought cutting across would be a little bit quicker, but then I ended up with this big section that I had to detour around the shoreline because I ran out of ice to drive on with a big rock in the way, which meant driving up into the deep snow. Yeah, I'm telling you, I never noticed that helicopter before, and I think it's just the headphones actually clear up some of the ambient sounds that you don't notice. All right, let's why did it put one on me? And it still put it directly on me. Get rid of that stupid thing. Stop putting one on top of me. I placed two, it sticks three of them down, one of them directly on me, then it won't go away until you back up and go forward. Like, no! Sam's out there fussing. I'm going to have to let him in when I get back up here to the road. I don't mind making him wait for a minute because each time he'll set out there a little bit longer before he barks so that he gets used to me not necessarily jumping just because he wants something. Okay. Now we'll go get him. All right. Time to roll. Or rather, not roll. Well, this thing's definitely got some lights on it. I'm just about to the log station right now, so yep, I'm swing in, top off my fuel, and I don't think I'll need to. Once you start pulling, we should be good. Well, as long as the winch stays attached. Oh, had it going. You're just kind of pivoting around right now. I might have to change winch points. Yeah, let me grab you from one of the back points. All right, there we go. Try that one. Well, we got you forward. Here, let me move the Jeep. Move the Scout now. Jeep, Scout, same thing. Just don't tell a Jeep owner that. Wait, where's Rex? There we go. Thought the Jeeps and Snowrunner were worse than the Scout. Yeah, they could definitely use a bit of an upgrade. There we go. Alright, I'll finish getting to this watchtower with this guy, since how I had to drive him all the way over here. If you want to see about getting that back down the hill. One would think if they licensed them, they'd make them usable, like the Earth Roamers. Actually, probably out of the two Jeeps, the best one, in my opinion, is the Renegade. Renegade's more maneuverable and gets into better spots and handles going through mud and stuff a little bit better. That's a nice view across the lake. And you all notice how that went. Got all 3 watchtowers in here now. Not a single upgrade has showed up. However, I do know that one of them's over here, which I believe is the all-wheel drive for the twin steer. Time to buzz the tower. Having much luck getting out of there? Yeah, the F-750 ones are all scattered. A lot of the ones for the F-750 are in Lake Cove. Uh-oh. Well, it still sounds like you're backing up. I can hear the engine running. I'm heading back over that way with the scouts, so. So if we end up needing an additional winch point, ah, there you are. Just watch out for the minefield. feel free to top off if need be. Hey, the jockey wheel collapsed on this scout trailer. All right. Yeah, we probably could do that. Yeah, let me swing her on over. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me jump out. It'll be a lot lighter. Yeah, it'll be a lot lighter with me not sitting in it. And the whole reason I got that mastodon out at the other garage is because the blue crane on the Atom would not pick this thing up. What's that one? All right, thank you, sir. Everything for the pictogram. Well, let's start tracking that one and see how many of those we can knock out while we're hanging out. Oh. All right, let me. Are we environmentally friendly? Well, we try to be. Okay, we want to go. That's right. We don't have to make promises, we just have to try our best. Actually, I believe I need to be running right along the Doritos over here. Stop adding them. I hate that when it does that. You try to move one and it just adds a new one on top of it. It's the worst thing about doing it with a controller. It's so much nice. From what I've witnessed, it's so much nicer to pick your spots with the mouse. Well, he'll get over it. Maybe we can bribe him into accepting it if we let him use some for a new fence. Now this is going to make this route that I just set up for doing these measurement zones a lot more interesting, because I'm driving a lot of it across the ice and it's getting dark. Gets dark fast over here, that's for sure. The game you're playing boots you out for updates. Break time. That's always nice. Oof. This might be tough. Stupid Dorito tried to get me. Unfortunately, I was moving slow enough that it didn't get a chance. So that's one advantage to driving slow through here, is the Doritos don't get a chance to beat you. Okay, with bug fixes, get your butt kicked anyhow. Come on. Tell me the C500 can't make it across this spot? Well, that I couldn't tell you. Alright, looks like it's time to offload the Scout. That didn't take long. Yeah. Right now I'm still in the C500. Yeah, I stuck where I can't go backwards or forwards right now. I know you can drive across here, but I've never done it in a Kenworth before, so. This has got smaller tires than the last few things I've driven across here with. The C500 might not make it across that spot. Oh. Come on. Oh, turn. Don't climb the hill. Turn. There we go. Oh, this is another. Yeah, this is another one of the spots there where I can't go anywhere. But well, it won't even give me a point on the Scout. There we go. Wow. Let's try that one. Well, that's crazy. Gimme. What in the world is my crane doing right now? Wow, that's crazy. Well, and then the dumb thing jumped out of crane mode on me. So it changed the camera angle and everything. Oh, we have movement. All right, let me, now that we got it out of the, what in the world is my crane doing? Come on, rotate around the correct way here. Now, see, now I have no winch points again. There we go. Try jumping out of it real quick, so we'll make it a little lighter. Wow. It's just crazy. Really? Stop it! And that's my own fault. I keep hitting the wrong button trying to change winch points. I keep hitting the circle, which is taking me out of crane mode. Wow. Alright, well, let's try something a little different here. Let's see. If it's going to be wedged in there that tight, maybe I can make use out of that and get a little cross and get a little better angle on it. Figure it'll either pull it back towards me or it'll get me across, one of the two. Wow. Well, what's funny is I'm not even getting turn on or off the vehicle I'm winched to. Are you back in it? Because, you know, usually you get the start or stop engine for the vehicle you're winched to. I'm not even getting that. It's literally like it's just a okay, see if you can pull yourself out right there. Alright, we got that guy out. Yeah. That's just insane, though, that it was that stuck. Don't you love it? Yeah, I see that. I'm pulling. There we go. I'm not sure how well it'll work, but I think maybe slightly more to the right from where I was at will get me across there. So stand by. Nope, doesn't seem to be doing the job. Well, I wonder if I can lift you across there now that it's not stuck. Or at least attach to you and kind of help pull you across. Yeah. No, it just turns you into that same bricks that you were before. That's crazy. And now my crane's doing stupid stuff again. On the bright side, the sun will be up before we get this done. Yeah, that's not working out real well, is it? Yeah, they're out, but where I'm sitting, they're not real useful. Yeah, I think you're going to have to pull on it. Because if I try pulling on it, it's just trying to flip me over. Michelle says the sun will come up and show us the stump we've been fighting with all night. Try jumping out of it. I'm going to see if I can pick it up now that it's not stuck. Alright. Nope, I can't move that thing. It's like it's an inanimate object for me. That's, well, I have a professional crane, but I gotta go get it. So, give me a moment and I will be back. I have crane and overpowered rescue vehicle. Who knows, maybe jumping maps and jumping back will fix whatever the problem is why I can't pick that thing up. Okay. And back here, back here. Move to garage. And truck storage. All right. Get rid of those for now. Just the Scout or both trucks? Okay. Yeah, see, it's crazy. You were able to do it, but I wasn't. Well, I got Mama Mastodon on the way to get the C500 across there. If she can't do it, nobody can. But now we know the C500, not the truck across that crossing. Nope, it's gone. There's another stuffy down. Keep telling you, stop chewing them up. Pretty soon you're not going to have any stuffies. It's all just going to be hard toys. Funny, the looks I get out of him when he does that. Chews a hole in a stuffy, so I take it away. And he looks at me like I'm the bad guy. Well, there's the sun coming up. Wow, it's just like that scout's like super heavy. What in the world is it doing? I might have to come a little closer. You see it twitching. Oh, oh, oh. Let me back up a bit. Should be able to do this part with just a regular winch. Yeah, the rotation speed is ridiculously slow here. Yeah, the dude at work that I really don't like keeps asking me all the time, oh, where's Sam and all this? Because he doesn't understand that in the winter when it's cold out, I'm not leaving the dog outside all day long, and I'm not putting him in a little crate at work. He's too big of a dog for that. Well, he's at home, where he's got his own bedroom. He's got a whole bedroom all to himself. I had you. There we go. All right, well, we got that across. And the squeaky toy we know he loves all his toys. He just loves chewing them up. Oh, that was this one. Of course, I can probably take a little bit safer route with it now that I got that. Three and four. I mean, all these measurement zones are all out on the ice. Give you a nudge in the right direction, or not. Ah. I hate that when it decides it wants to just disconnect on its own. It's probably disconnecting because the scout's still there. Drag him unceremoniously up the hill. Actually, I think one of these measurement stations is at that building at the end of the road here. Did you come across a tree that doesn't want to fall down? Yeah, a little twig branch that in reality would just snap right off. Uh-oh. I might have a bit of a problem. Slid sideways and I got a tree glitched into me. There we go. I don't think he minds. He can use the lumber from the broken fence to patch up his house. Alright, I'm going to drive to the end of this road and get that one measurement station that's out at the end of the road here. Yeah, let me take that. Because it'll definitely fit through these gaps a little bit better than the Mastodon or the C500 will. Where all the power poles are all twisted sideways. He'll be a little slower maybe, but he'll fit better. Is this a municipal site? 4 trucks and 2 guys working? Could be, could be. Actually, we need a 3rd guy to just stand there and lean on a shovel. Position's open if you want it, Adam. Got the shovel ready and waiting. It's in the BII box on the Mastodon. There we go. Now it looks like we're really moving. Pretty good at watching me work. Seems like there was something else you had to come down to this building for. Or maybe you only had to come down here to fix the power poles or something. Turned off all comments on everything. Wow. Saves the old comments if you turn them back on. Oh, that's cool. Stop grabbing that. Grab something in front of you. Not next to you, in front of you. There you go. Something useful. Oh, there's a squeaky. Holy cow. It's just forcing me to the side. I ain't even trying to go that way. Get up there. Hey, at least there's an upgrade over here. So I got a checkpoint and an upgrade. Alright, what do we got for an upgrade? Active suspension for the Warthog. Alright. Those two down there. One there and one there. Oh, so crawl back out of here. And one quick second. Well, Mark, you feel like moving a portable cabin for the fishing spot one? New pool? Nice. The snow on this map is just ridiculous. Look, Sam, you're not being very helpful. And, well, that's not a good spot. No winch points. Just heard a person say every person that retires from the military is considered a veterinarian. Oh, nice, nice. Oh no, I've been to every map in the game. Okay. actually. Can't park there? Why not? I didn't see any signs that said no parking. It was probably a bit chancy going over top of that big rock in this thing, but we made it. Dog's a nut. I'm completely surrounded by every one of his toys. RDJ, hello there. Welcome in, sir. Alright, I gotta see how close I am to my scout. Oh, he's up there yet. So let's go ahead and put a point on that. And after that, we will weasel our way around. Try to come up here and rescue the scout, and then we'll continue on. Well, that's quite the container in the middle of the road. Looks like a great big gigantic rim. Hate to see the truck tire that came off that thing. Trying to talk yourself into staying on your wheels. Ah, dodged another Dorito. Alright, where's the scout at? There it is. Can I reach it from here? No. Oh, now Sam's got to go out. So I will let him out, and then we will try to get these last 2 points. Now, if you notice, I used the word try because anything can go wrong. It's so funny. That Tatara just plowed right through all this. I jumped back in the Scout, and it's spinning tires and going nowhere fast. But again, I don't want to do this with the overpowered stuff. Use the OP stuff for rescues and the normal stuff for the actual jobs. First time around, though, it got that Tatara, and I freaking used that for everything. Every scouting mission I had to do, I pulled that thing out for. Alright, one more point to get, and this one is done. Yep, up and around. That's great for a lot of those racing contests too. Except the one on the frozen lake. Yeah, because you've got no grip on there and you just slide everywhere. $17 tons, you sink. Haven't even started the new map yet. Just haven't felt like playing. Oh, so you haven't even been to season 16? Wow. See, I was down there on some nice semi-solid stuff where I could actually get a little speed up and had to take a detour to go around this rock pile. See, there's the helicopter noise again. Can't ever see them, but you can hear them. All right, get ready for payday. All right, everything for the pictogram. Great pics. These will net tons of likes on pictogram. 280 XP, 4,850 cash. So now we got 2 in there. Engine troubles. Goes to the garage. Okay, it's the Yar. All right. And how many are actually there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 actual tasks left in the task giver here. And we have 2 of them that are activated. Well, I wonder how that happened. There was an incident. Somebody's got to file an incident report. Yeah, he's stuck on some rocks, that's for sure. There we go. All right, that was going after the R87. Let's put a couple of trucks to the test here. Not that guy yet. Not for this mission. Well, I think we're going to see how this guy does in this terrain. Hopefully the Yar will fit in this thing. Okay, got that. Diff lock engagable. See what category those fall under. Okay, we can live with that. Race suspension, advanced special. All right, we're going to see how this Federa does for going after this Yar. As soon as I let the mouth back in. I mean, Sam back in. All right. Fire department color code. All right. Hydrate. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. They are a bit parched now that mention it. Really? You went and slid right down up against the pole. I'd say you could slide sideways. That ought to keep us in wooden planks for a while. At least the next 3 or 4 minutes. I figure if I get up there and I can't load the Yar into the back of this, I can still tow it. You know, the Yar's a pretty wide truck. But I got these new trucks, I might as well use them and see how capable they really are. Season 16 just was not a proper test of capability. The Yar is pretty heavy too. Yeah. Hope the top heaviness doesn't get me when I load it. Well, fortunately, this isn't super far from the garage, so if I do have a problem, I can always bring something else up for the rescue. Probably better to tow it. Good experiment. Well, yeah. I mean, again, it's a good map for testing the capabilities. Heck, I think just the fact that the Padera seems to have managed to make it most of the way there so far is a testament. I was gonna say doing better than your usual through that pass. Yeah, it's not an easy route in any vehicle. Well, there she is. Mr. Yar. Alright, I want to take a peek. Come out of the garage. Almost think, I don't know how hard, I've come across this before. I mean, we could try pulling it back out this way. It's not a real good route for going up, but It might work going down. Yeah, you pulled it down that way before? I said, yeah, going up it's not the best route, but going down it should be okay. Yeah, I think just due to the tippiness factor, I think we are going to not load it, but when we get down, I'll try loading it in there just to see how well it fits. Because it might fit. I don't know. Only one way to find out. Butter up, you can make it fit. Get around that tree. Then get around that tree. Oh. Look at that. Piece of cake. Eight by 8 for the win. But it's a skinny 8 by 8 and a tall 8 by 8. Not necessarily the best combination. And the Yar even managed to end up back on its wheels when we got down here. The extra front wheels help keep it out of the rut. Yeah, I would definitely say they helped. All right. Just so we can see if it fits. Oh, she doesn't really fit. I don't think butter's even gonna work. Tires are just too fat. Well, it was worth a shot. Now we know. Uh-oh. Mark's over there knowing again. Did we flip again, Mark? Oh, whew, good. Back on the wheels is a good thing. Thanks for trying. Hey, somebody's got to do it, right? We never know if nobody tries it. Then I got to figure out where I get my vehicle spare parts from. And knowing is half the battle. Okay. Vehicle spare parts. Oh, just down the road. The unfortunate thing is I can't pack them in this add-on. They'll sit in there, but I can't pack them. Which is just annoying. Whatever happened to that towing add-on we were supposed to get that you could pack stuff on? I know they had some issues. They took it back so to fix the issues, and then they never gave it back to us. Didn't I have a bed for this? What did I have on here before? Well, I only need one. That gives me one. Money's in 9s and 5s. Yeah, the money don't build up real fast in when you're paying for gas and stuff like that. Starting out real slow. Hydrate. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Ah. Had 95,595 before I bought the add-on. Nice. See, one of the upgrades, I believe, is all the way up on that thing by the big gun up there. If I remember correctly. There's the sounds of the rescue chopper. I should have grabbed that scout trailer and towed it behind me. I could have got it down, at least down here to the trailer store. How the locals get through there is a mystery. Snowcats. That's why the roads that they have are as tore up as they are. They're driving tracked vehicles all over them. Vehicle spare parts to the loading platform. Let's get you strapped off. Ah, so you think you're trying to be funny is what you're thinking. Alright, now I'm gonna have to restore it. Nope. That didn't work. Oh great. Crane's gotta go and be stuck in whatever it's stuck in. Sheesh. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Oof. A little bit of tiltage going on there. The tiltage. Follow the whistle. How many people know that line? Oof. Probably the worst part is it took darn near 20 gallons of fuel to go down there and back with this thing. All right, payday coming up. His engine troubles. Well, that's it. I'll handle it on my own now. Thanks for the help. 440 XP, 3,350 cash. Ah, Hurricane Aftermath. Nice. Now I think that leaves only 2 of them left to activate. Out there somewhere. Landslide in the Mountains is one of them. And a Keepsake is the other one. Yeah, let's Landslide in the Mountains, Keepsake, Aftermath of a Hurricane. Yep. So we've now got all of the ones that are uncovered activated. It's funny, from this view, you'd almost think you were driving an Earth roamer. Because you just see the big box on the back of the truck. Down one little hill. There we go. New pool. Whoa, ideal spot. I should have moved here sooner. 400 XP, 3,900 cash. All right, that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe is where we're going to end the stream for the evening. Tomorrow being Friday, we will be back in Roadcraft. See what kind of trouble we can get into over there. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. And on behalf of Mark, who you can see but not hear, thank you very much, and we will see you next time.